Crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and see if this mic don't mess up my camera. Oh. All right. Looks like we good. A little early edition, Saturday edition, the Dayton Live Show, episode number 69. Oh, have a good announcement for you guys at the end of, probably end of today's show. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes from there. I know I'm early, so forgive me. Forgive me that I'm early. But I have plans tonight. That's why I wanted to go live early as well. So let me just check and see where we're at on the live show real quick. Boom. Jonah Mammers checking in saying, yo, shout out to my guy Jonah. Appreciate you, man. What's up, says Miles Robinson. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Miles showing up again. Appreciate it. Kyle Broussard, what it be, what it do? Is that what you meant? What it do? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Kyle. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. The camera, we got kind of a higher angle, it looks like, but whatever, man. This is going to be a little shorter show. Kim Fields checking in. Shout out, what's good? Shout out to my guy, Caleb. We got Mark H. It looks like he jumped in saying, what's good? Shout out to my guy, Mark. Got 5 people watching right now. I appreciate it. If you guys remember, smash that like button. This is episode 69, part 1. If you guys didn't watch my video from today announcing this, this is going to be a 2-part live show. Today and tomorrow, late, so really late tomorrow and right now today. So we'll see if we can get anybody to show up. But this is the open chat version of the show, whereas tomorrow we're probably going to do an NBA preview. The NBA season ends tomorrow. Of course, the Jazz got rescheduled. They were supposed to have an early game tomorrow, and turns out that they're going to actually make it a 7 o'clock start time. So I'm not going to be able to go live until after that game. And the Jazz will be the final game of the season. So by that point, we will know the exact standings in both sides, the East and the West. And we'll do a little playoff preview. So that's for tomorrow. We can kind of forecast that a little bit today if we want to. But that's for tomorrow, all right? But today is open chat. I don't know where this chat's going to go. We're going to find out together. So I'm excited about that. I kind of want to move this camera closer. Debating. Shout out to the 6 people watching right now, though, guys. I appreciate it. That's 7 thumbs up, too, so I appreciate that. Let me see if I move the camera just a little bit closer. I think it'll be a little nicer for us. There we go. That's more normal, right? Is that more normal? Something like this? This looks good to me. But we'll see where the chat goes. Like I said, we're splitting this into 2. So this will be a shorter version, probably 30 to 40 minutes. And then same thing for tomorrow. But we're doing 2 shows now. So that'll be interesting. So how's everybody's weekend going so far? It's a Saturday. You guys got any plans today? Got any plans tomorrow? Just curious, y'all. Got Jonah, Miles, Kyle, Caleb, and Mark. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it. As you can see, I didn't wear a hat today. We got the bald head gang live for the show today. It's all good. It's all good. This is kind of the new style we rocking with these days anyway. So I'm actually, just while we're waiting real quick, TravTries, yo. Shout out to my guy Trav right there. I'm going to go check out the NBA standings real quick. Kind of see where we're sitting. Guys, remember, smash that like button. For every like that this video gets, we're going to save 10 cents, okay, for a future giveaway. So smash the like button. Let's see. NBA standings. So I don't know how updated this is, if this comes after or before or after today's games. Because most of the games that were played have already been played except for the Bucks. So but let me just check it right now. We got the Sixers, Nets, Bucks, Knicks, Hawks, Heat, Celtics, Hornets, with the Wizards and Pacers climbing into the play-in game. Okay, and in the West, we got the Jazz. Let's go Jazz, by the way. Suns, Nuggets, Clippers, Mavericks, Trailblazers, Lakers, Warriors, with the Grizzlies and Spurs currently in that talk right there. The West is going to be crazy this year, y'all. I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are. But again, we will do this tomorrow once we know the official standings before we make too many of these. But I'm really excited. Blazers got it done. Got it done tomorrow, and we be straight. Yeah, for sure. The Blazers will escape the play-in if they win tomorrow. That's all they got to do. Otherwise, the Blazers have to lose, and the Lakers have to win in order for the Lakers to take 6 and have the Blazers fall into that play-in, though. So we'll see how it goes, man. But shout out to my guy, Corey, the Thick and Chunky Show. That's my dude right there. Appreciate you, man. It's going to be a good one, man. I'm super excited for these playoffs, yo. I'm super excited. Like, basically nothing yet is set in stone. The ones that I can basically say are set in stone is Dallas in 5. I don't think that's official yet, but it feels to me, I think the Blazers have the tiebreaker over the Mavericks, so Blazers could technically take 5, I think, if Dallas loses and Trailblazers win. Correct me if I'm wrong, Corey. Does that sound right? Blazers could technically take 5. Clippers could technically take 3. Suns could technically take 1. And the Lakers could technically take 6. And the Grizzlies could technically take 8. The Spurs could technically... No, they're locked in at 10. So that's where it is. That's where we stand. But there's still so much movement. Nobody here is locked in right now at all. No one is locked into their current spot in the West. Not one team. I think if I had to take a guess, it'd probably be Mavericks, but the Blazers can jump in there, man. So this is kind of crazy. True, the playing games are going to be fire. Dude, can you imagine if we have Lakers, Warriors, and Celtics in the freaking play-ins? Bro, this is going to be crazy, man. This is going to be crazy. But it's just crazy to think that none of these are in stone. I don't think, let's see what the East is. So the Sixers are locked in at 1. The Bucks... It's the Sixers, then Nets, then Bucks. But if the Bucks win out, they'll actually be the win. They'll be the Bucks will be 2nd seed. So Bucks can take the 2 seed. Knicks and Hawks can switch at any given moment. The Heat could possibly climb up to 4 or 5 still. And we only got like 1 game left. This is how crazy this is, you guys. And then the Wizards, Pacers, and Hornets are all in just a bloodbath right now for the 8, 9, and 10. Like, you guys, we know who the 10 are going to be officially, but we don't know where they're going to end. And it's going to be crazy. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow after we figure that all out. Tomorrow's show, we'll be previewing that stuff. Miles Robinson, NBA 2021, going to be lit, man. I think this might be the year where you have the most upsets in history, yo. Like, there's a chance say the Warriors take 8 and Lakers take 7, right? There's a chance the Warriors could beat the Jazz. I wouldn't put my money on it, but they could. The Lakers could beat the Suns, right? Let's see what would be the next. The Blazers could beat the Nuggets. That's what it would be, right? No, Blazers could beat the Clippers. I don't see that one happening either, but they could. And then the Mavericks could beat the Nuggets, and I wouldn't put my money on that, but they could. Like, this is how crazy the playoffs are right now, you guys. There is no clear-cut winner on either side, in my opinion. I think the Nets are scary, but, man, this is going to be absolutely crazy. Caleb says, I think the Jazz will win. The Thick and Chunky says, I genuinely think any team that makes the playoffs can win the chip this year, other than the Heat and Hornets. Okay, so you're not feeling the Heat. The Heat have been playing pretty good, bro. I don't think the Hornets got a shot. Let me go into the East. I don't think the Knicks, Hawks, Heat, Celtics, or Hornets have a chance. That's just my opinion. People can argue with me on that one, but I don't think the Knicks got a chance. I don't think the Hawks got a chance. I don't think the Heat, I don't think the Heat got a chance. Celtics don't got a chance. They've been really bad. And the Hornets don't got a chance. Wizards don't got a chance. Pacers don't got a chance. In the Western Conference, though, Jazz got a chance. Suns got a chance. Nuggets got a chance. Clippers got a chance. Mavericks got a chance. Trailblazers have a chance. Lakers have a chance. Warriors have a chance. I don't think the Grizzlies or Spurs have a chance. So basically the top 8 in the West all are legit contenders this year. And then in the East, I really only think there's 3. You got the big 3 teams in the East. You got the Sixers, Nets, and Bucks. I think those might be the only teams that I think can do it in the East. Everyone else, though, I mean, that means, count it, you guys. That is, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 teams. Sorry, I don't know why I can't do math. 11 teams that could legitimately win the championship this year. It's completely unknown. Completely unknown. Can you imagine? 11 teams. Take them out. There's only 16 teams that make the league. I mean, make the playoffs. 11 of those 16 have legit shots at a chip this year. Like, this playoff is going to be a bloodbath, man. It's going to be so fun, man. It's going to be fun. I guess if we wanted to during this show, we could make just a simple prediction on what we think the standings will be, and then compare it on tomorrow's show once we know what the standings are. We're not going to do a bracket or anything. I don't want to talk about matchups or like who's going to win, who's going to lose. We'll do that on tomorrow's show. But today we could do a little bit of a prediction to see how this last crazy day is going to be. So I have a pen, but I don't have my paper. My notebook's over there. We could totally try this, yo. We could totally do it. Let me see if I can pull up Word so I can write some things down real quick. We're going to make a prediction. Why not, y'all? I need your guys' help. Let's see. What's Thick and Chunky Show say? Bro, this is my first time seeing my profile pic in this little window, and I low-key look yoked. Hey, you don't low-key look yoked, bro. You are yoked, dude. Look at you. Let's see. We'll pull up Word. We'll do some research right here, you guys. Like, this is some crazy stuff, man. Let's make some predictions for tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show is going to be fun once we actually do a bracket and see what we think, because the bracket is going to be basically impossible, in my opinion. That's going to be an impossible bracket, man. Shout out to everybody watching. Hope y'all like the NBA, man. That's my mind is heavy right now. We only got like one game for each team left. So we're trying to make some predictions and see how things go out here. Matt's Ice Cream Show. What's up, man? Shout out to Matt checking in. I appreciate you. Let me see if Word pulled up yet. Again, my computer's slow as hell. I saw my prediction, Mad Trolls and Hell's Robbie Talk. You think that's going to happen today? We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, this is going to be a shorter show. So I don't know. We're already 12 minutes in. But let me pull up Word. All right, so right now we got Jazz, Suns. We have the third seed right now is Nuggets, I believe, right? Nuggets, Clippers, and then Mavs. And then after the Mavs, it's right now the Blazers, Lakers, Mavs, Blazers, Lakers, Warriors, Grizzlies, Spurs. That's the West right now, right? And then in the East, we got the 76ers, which are locked in at the first seed. We got the Nets. We got the Bucks. We got the Hawks, or is it the Knicks? Knicks, Hawks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's the 6th seed right now in the East? Heat, Celtics, Hornets, Wizards. Heat, Celtics, Hornets, Wizards. Boom. All right. Let's see if we can do this, y'all. All right. So the Jazz, they only got the I'm going to write their record real quick. The Jazz are 51-10. We'll start with the number one team right now. Jazz are 51-10. It's crazy to think that my Utah Jazz are 51-10 in a season where there's 10 less games. We had another 50-win season. 51-10. And our last game of the year is versus the Sacramento Kings, who are resting literally everybody. So I'm just going to predict the Jazz takes first with a 52-10 record. That's crazy to think. No, it's not 10. That's not right. Can't be 10. What's our record right now? 20. My bad. Not 10. My bad, y'all. 52-20. There we go. So I do predict the Jazz take first, right? Which basically means Phoenix will probably win out. I'm going to just give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they beat the Spurs again, which wouldn't be surprising at all. So with that being said, we're going to do Phoenix would be 51-21, and they'd be in the second seed. 51-21. Boom. Now what gets interesting... What gets interesting is the Nuggets and Clippers. Let me get back to the chat real quick, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm kind of just thinking out loud. Michael Jordan is still a basketball god. What's up? Shout out to J. Paul, man. We're doing some predictions, man. Tomorrow, when we do the live show, we'll know all of these. So I just want to make a prediction today, see how good we were on our predictions for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, we'll actually do a bracket, talk about the matchups and everything. But today is just, I just wanted to get some predictions in. So shout out to my guy, J. Paul, right there. Nah, bro, remind me later. I don't want to do an update right now, no. Bro, my computer's so slow, it's kind of ridiculous. Nine people watching. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. It's kind of a pop-up. I said I was going to be live at 6:30, and I went live at 5:30 instead, and you guys are still here. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the 11 thumbs up, too. Thank you for that, man. Why are you live, Gaming Ballers? Because I'm live, bro. What's wrong with that? Because the Jazz play tomorrow night, so I'm going to go live after the game tomorrow and before I go out tonight. So right now we're doing some predictions, though, Gaming Ballers, for the playoffs. My computer won't work now, so it's Saturday. I know that. Jazz play tomorrow, but I'm doing 2 live shows instead of 1. I'm going a mini live show today, mini live show tomorrow, because I can't do a full live show tomorrow. But that's kind of the idea here. Okay, so the interesting one is going to be the Nuggets and Clippers, right? So the Nuggets and Clippers. So who did the Nuggets play? Nuggets play the Blazers, I'm pretty sure. Now the question is, did the Nuggets want to win? Do the Nuggets want to win? Here's the thing, is I know the Blazers want to win. Do the Nuggets want to win? Because that's likely the first round matchup if that's the case. So you guys, I need your guys' help. Nuggets or Blazers? You just get a cut, that'll be a good series. No, yeah, that will be a good series. Gaming Ballers. Wizards will get the 8 seed. Big Dog says, hey, man, that'd be cool. I think it's very possible, and we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we're talking about the Nuggets and Clippers. Who's going to finish third and who's going to finish fourth? The question is the Clippers, in my opinion, purposely lost yesterday. They purposely lost yesterday, so they didn't take the 3rd seed. So I don't think the Clippers want to take the 3rd seed. So if that's the case, I think the Clippers lose tomorrow. I think they rest their guys, and I think they lose tomorrow. The Clippers do, which will basically solidify them as the 5 seed. But the question is do the Blazers win? Because if the Blazers lose, do the Blazers win? That's the question. There's one huge rule to the live streams. The Jazz games, especially playoff games, come first. Nuggets will finish 3rd, I think. So you think the Nuggets want to win? You think the Nuggets will beat the Blazers tomorrow? Because I think the Clippers will take 4th. I agree. Which means I think the Nuggets will take 3rd. But the problem is now the question is the Nuggets, even if they lose tomorrow, they can still take 3rd. Because I think the Clippers are going to purposely lose like they did the other night. So Nuggets or Steph Curry. Hey, I like that, Miles. So my question is do the Nuggets beat the Blazers tomorrow, or do the Nuggets just rest people and not care? Because I'm starting to think the Blazers want to win. The Blazers do not want to be a part of that play-in. And I'm not sure if the Nuggets care if they win or not. And for that reason, I'm going to say that the Nuggets lose. tomorrow. But I don't think they lose because they try and lose. I think the Nuggets lose tomorrow because they want to. But I also think the Clippers lose tomorrow because they want to. And these are all just predictions. So if that's the case, the Nuggets are going to be the 3rd seed, right? The Clippers are going to be the 4th seed, in my opinion. And that means it locks in the Blazers as the 7th seed, which means the Mavericks to me. So the question is, who do the Mavericks play? Because the Blazers could technically go above the Mavericks. Blazers could technically take 5th right now. So let's assume the Blazers win. If the Blazers win tomorrow, they will be tied with Dallas if Dallas loses tomorrow. So who does Dallas play tomorrow? Dallas plays Timberwolves tomorrow. So Dallas is going to win tomorrow. So Timberwolves does not want to win. So Dallas is going to win, which basically means Dallas is going to be 5th. Again, just predictions here. But Dallas to me is going to be 5th. So the Mavs will be 5 for sure, in my opinion, which means the Blazers and let's see. The Blazers will be 6. Because I do think the Blazers win tomorrow. And again, these are just predictions. Okay. I think the Blazers will win. So that means the Lakers will be 7. Now, this is an interesting one for the 8th seed, you guys. The Warriors and the Grizzlies have the exact same record right now. Both teams are 38 and 33, and they play tomorrow. So whoever wins tomorrow ends up will slide to the 8th seed. Whoever wins tomorrow will slide to the 8th seed. So now who do we think tomorrow is going to win? The Warriors or Grizzlies? Both teams have been basically on fire. You got to think the Warriors, right? What up, BD? Let's go Knicks. Hey, shout out to my guy Jeffrey, man. You got a good team this year. Checking in Utah Jazz #1. Yes, ma'am. So you guys, we got to assume the Warriors beat the Grizzlies, right? Because both teams are going to want to win. The Grizzlies are low-key pretty good, though. Grizzlies all the way, says Caleb Fields. So Caleb thinks the Grizzlies are going to win. I think it's anybody's game tomorrow. I don't think it's a surefire Warriors win. But if I had to place money, I'd bet on Steph over the Grizzlies any day. What you got to think with that? I'm picking Warriors tomorrow. I'm thinking Warriors as well, Colby. So if that's the case, the Warriors would be our 8th seed. Okay, which means the 9 seed would be the Grizzlies, and the 10 seed would be the Spurs. There's our prediction right there. So again, just predictions. We'll compare it tomorrow and see how we actually did. But in my opinion, it'll be 1 Jazz, 2 Suns, 3 Nuggets, 4 Clippers, 5 Mavs, 6 Blazers, 7 Lakers, 8 Warriors, 9 Grizzlies, 10 Spurs, and we got all the play-in crazy stuff at the end of it. We'll figure out about that soon. But the Sixers are #1 in the East. We know this for sure. So now the question is Nets and Bucks. So I read that if the Bucks win the rest of the way, they will take 2nd. If the Bucks take, Grizzlies seem to choke a lot. I see you. I see that. Go Raptors. Jazz have to win tomorrow to take 1st, right? Either a win tomorrow or Phoenix loses. If both of us lose, Jazz take 1st. If both of us win, Jazz take 1st. If they win, Suns take 1st. But I don't see the Jazz losing to the depleted Kings. So that's why I have them at 1. But it could be. Like, that's how crazy the West is right now. Everything could still change. Everything. Blazers could still take 5th. Like, so much move, man. Jazz have to win. Yes, you got it. Got it, cool. So now what's interesting is the Bucks and the Nets. So right now, the Bucks and the Nets. So the Nets are 47 and 24, and the Bucks are 45 and 25. So the Bucks have played 2 less games than they have, according to this, right? Or 1 less game. Let's see. So yeah, they've played 1 less game. So the Nets, all they have. Let's see, where are we at now? So the Nets won today, and then they play tomorrow. So tomorrow they play the Cavs. That's a win. So if the Nets win tomorrow, that's 48. And the Bucks they're playing right now, actually, the Bucks are. The Bucks play the Heat at 6 o'clock today. And the Heat wants to win. So the question is, do the Bucks beat the Heat? And do the Bucks beat the Bulls? I think they beat the Bulls. Do the Bucks beat the Heat, though? The Heat could beat the Bucks. The Heat could beat the Bucks, you guys. So let's say they go 48 and then they win 2. So the Bucks, they're solidly third, aren't they? Oh wait, 48. I don't think the Bucks can take. Can the Bucks take? Can the Bucks even take second right now? The Nets have 1 game. So the Nets can win. There'll be 48 wins. So say the Nets win tomorrow, they'll have 48 wins. If the Bucks, they have 3 games left, I think. No, they have 2. They only have 2. They have today and tomorrow. So even if they win both games today and tomorrow, they'd only be at 47 wins. So basically, we're going to have the Nets be number 2, which means the Bucks are going to be number 3. So the Nets are 2. The Bucks are 3. Now the 4 and 5 Knicks Hawks. That'll be interesting. Let's check out the Knicks and Hawks, you guys. The 4-5. Let me go back to the chat real quick to see where we're at. See if anybody's commented. I don't think I've seen any more. Derek D says, "Go Raptors." Hey man, I appreciate you. All right, you guys. So the Nets, the Knicks and the Hawks have the exact same record, and I believe they only have 1 game left. So the Knicks play the Celtics tomorrow, and the Hawks play the Rockets tomorrow. So the Hawks win. The Hawks definitely win. The question, this is going to be a hard one, you guys. We got to make a good prediction right here. So the Hawks win tomorrow. Now, do the Knicks beat the Celtics? Take in mind the Celtics are locked into the 7th seed. They cannot move up. So the Celtics probably will rest people just because there's no reason to play them if it doesn't affect your seeding, which means Knicks will probably win that one. What do you guys think? Knicks versus Celtics resting people. Because the Celtics are locked into the 7th seed. They can't fall or rise. You'd imagine the Celtics rest their players. So Knicks or Celtics, yo. The Knicks have the momentum right now, so I think they will win. I think I agree with that, Jeffrey. And if they both win, as of right now, if they both win, the Knicks would have the tiebreaker. The Knicks would be the 4th seed if both teams win tomorrow. So I think I'm going to agree. The Celtics probably resting Tatum and all these guys will probably lose to the Knicks tomorrow, who are trying to win for sure. They want that home court advantage in the first round. So definitely, I agree with you guys. We're going to go Knicks as 4, Hawks as 5. So let's just write that into our standings real quick. Knicks as 4, Hawks as 5. Now take in mind, you guys, it's so close right now that the Heat could technically take 4th if the Knicks and Hawks lose and the Heat win. They could technically do that, which would be absolutely crazy. The Heat are playing right now. So yeah, the Heat actually have a chance. I wonder, who has the tiebreaker? I don't know. Who has the tiebreaker between if it was a 3-way tie with the Knicks, Hawks, and Heat? Because if both teams lose and then the Heat win tonight versus the Bucks and tomorrow against the Pistons, which they definitely will, they'd be in a 3-way tie. And I don't know where they come out in a 3-way tie. Knicks will win regardless of rest, as they want to keep momentum. I agree with you, J. Paul. So the question is say the Heat win both games and both those other teams lose, which isn't going to happen. So I don't think the Heat can take 4th. But in a 3-way tie, I wonder who gets that benefit. At this point, though, you got to imagine the Heat will just be 6, which means the Celtics will be 7. Because I doubt one of those 2 teams is going to lose. But there's a chance, say the Knicks lose tomorrow somehow, that the Heat could jump up into the 5th seed. I don't think they'll jump into the 4th seed because the Hawks are going to win. So we'll just predict right now that the Heat are going to be 6. We're going to predict right now that the Celtics are going to be 7 because they're locked into 7. And then you got the Hornets and the Wizards. So let's see what their situation is. Hornets, so they have the exact same record, as well as the Pacers. Hornets, Wizards, and Pacers all have the exact same record. Whew. All right, let's go check out who the Hornets play. The current 8 seed Hornets play tomorrow versus the Wizards. Ooh, the Wizards Hornets game is going to be huge. The winner of that could move into that 8th seed and potentially take 7th after the play-in, of course. Hornets or Wizards, guys? The way the Wizards have been playing, I gotta think the Wizards win. Yep, if Wizards win, they lock up 8 seed. That sounds right, because then that can only be an event of a tie, which I'm pretty sure the Wizards have the tiebreaker over. So the safe bet right now might actually be the Wizards to take the 8th seed. The Wizards play the Hornets. Wow, you guys, this is tight. Wizards play the Hornets tomorrow, and let's assume the Wizards win. I gotta think. You're going to the game tomorrow, big dog. Let's go, man. Let's see. Who's at home for that game? But I have a feeling Wizards win regardless. So it looks like, let's see, who's home? Let's find out. Does it not say? At War. So Wizards are home. So you got to imagine the Wizards at home wanting to fight for this are going to win, which, as Big Dog says, locks them into the 8th seed. So, in the end, you guys, we might have the Wizards as the 8th seed. Which basically means the Hornets lose tomorrow. So if the Hornets lose tomorrow, that will put them to a game below, a half a game below the Pacers. So now we got to see who wins out of the So the Pacers play the Raptors, who are eliminated, probably going to be resting their people. So I'm assuming the Pacers win tomorrow, which means, wow, in a sudden turn of events, I think the Hornets are going to fall to 10 with the Pacers at the 9 and the Hornets at 10. Now, again, with the play-in, things can change here because, you know, the Hornets could beat the Pacers and then hypothetically go beat somebody above them. But assuming the Wizards win tomorrow, which is my prediction, they're going to be 8th, which means the Hornets lose that game. So they're going to fall, and I think the Pacers win tomorrow against the Raptors, who are going to be resting, which honestly, the Pacers could lose tomorrow to the Raptors. That's possible. So there's still a little wiggle room here, but I'm going to predict the Pacers beat the resting Raptors, and the Hornets are going to be the 10 seed. This whole season, we're looking at them as the 8, and I think they might be 10 by tomorrow. So to sum it up, you guys, let's go ahead and go for this. In the Western Conference, we got the Jazz 1, Suns 2, Nuggets 3, Clippers 4, Mavs 5, Blazers 6, 7 is the Lakers, 8 Warriors, 9 Grizzlies, 10 Spurs. In the Eastern Conference, we got the 1 Sixers, 2 Nets, 3 Bucks, 4 Knicks, 5 Hawks, 6 Heat, 7 Celtics, 8 Wizards, 9 Pacers, 10 Hornets, and you guys take in mind, literally anything can change. Like, this could literally be the exact opposite. Like, the Suns could take first, the Nuggets could take fourth, the Clippers, like, this could be a crazy end tomorrow, and that's why I wanted to go live after the last game tomorrow, so we can know exactly what this is, and then tomorrow we'll make predictions. We'll fill out a bracket together, and we'll figure out who we think's actually going to win the whole thing. Because these play-in situations are going to be interesting, man. This is interesting, yo. All right, go Nuggets. Let's see. Greetings, Mr. P2 Vlogs. Celtics drop out of playoffs, in my opinion. Celtics have been playing that bad that it's possible. That's for sure. Miles says Jeff Teague went to Pike High School, and he's in the NBA. That's awesome. And then J. Paul says Magic are going to lose to an entirely resting 76ers tomorrow. You're probably right, man. Like I said, the Sixers have locked the first seed, so that's not a prediction I got to make. But there's my predictions, you guys. After going through the standings in their last games of the season, those are my predictions. We will see how accurate I actually am tomorrow after that game. After the last game of the season tomorrow. Oh, man, the NBA makes me so happy, man. We can talk tomorrow. Again, tomorrow we'll talk about matchups. We'll talk about who do you not want to see right now. Everybody's trying to avoid the Lakers, but would it be better to hit them early than later? Like, who knows? Like, there's going to be a lot tomorrow. It's going to be fun tomorrow. We're going to have an actual standings, and we'll fill out our bracket, okay? I'm super excited, you guys. I'm super excited. Hopefully to have you guys with me. All right, let's do a little bit of open chat for about 15 more minutes, and then we'll end the show for the first part of episode 69. And then tomorrow we'll have the episode 69 part 2. And then next week, you guys, I'm going to have Casey on the show. I've got a verbal commitment from my guy Casey to be on for episode number 70, so I'm hyped. You guys should be looking forward to that one for sure. 12 people watching, 14 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. You guys remember, I donate 10 cents for every thumbs up that this video gets into a future giveaway. Should be a really good one, you guys. Popcorn Devon, I wasn't able to do a shout out to them today, but you guys, if you guys want some really good popcorn, just trust me, it's super good. I have an affiliate link down into my description. Whether you guys are watching live or after the fact, you guys can check that out, okay? Buy some popcorn. They are absolutely awesome. Use discount code Dayton10, that's Dayton 10, to get 10% off at checkout. But man, that was fun even doing those little, we only have one game left and there's still just millions of movement. Like we literally, normally by this time when there's a game left, there's 1 or 2 teams that can move. But tomorrow, literally the entire league can be shaken. I do like my predictions though. I think I'm gonna win out on these. We'll see. We'll see how accurate I am. There's a chance the Jazz just lay a goose egg. Maybe the Jazz rest their guys tomorrow and ended up just taking an L to the Kings who are resting their guys. Like, I don't know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. When's the next drinking show? That'll be a good one. We need to get Casey for a drinking show. If we get Casey for a drinking show, that would be the goal there. That would be awesome. All aboard say, hold up, what day is it? It's Saturday. Don't worry, you're not going crazy. It is Saturday. If you watched my video earlier today, I posted kind of an update on what I'm doing with the live shows. I'm doing one today and tomorrow. So early today, late tomorrow. It won't be normal 8 o'clock. It'll be really late after the NBA season is over tomorrow. Looking slim over there. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. All aboard. Thank you for noticing. I'm trying. Like I said, my diet, I've been doing super good. J. Paul says, I've got to say, even with the shortened season, the Magic still lost 50 games. Hopefully the Heat will win tomorrow to keep us at the 14th seed, so you're not last. Hey, but you might want that draft pick, though. Do you still have your draft pick this year, J. Paul? Magic still own their draft pick, right? Plus the Bulls draft pick. You're going to have a good pick, man. You might want to lose, bro. But I'm in the same boat where it's like, dang, we played 10 less games, but the Jazz are probably going to have a 52-win season. I would have been happy with a 52-win season in an 82-game year, but, man, we were on pace for 60. That's crazy. Like I said, the Jazz could easily be the team that just loses in the first round to, like, the Lakers if they fall to the 8th, or Warriors. Like, it's so much different. So many scenarios. I'm high on the Jazz, but I'm also not that high on the Jazz in the sense that, you know, we got to prove it. So it's going to be fun. Tomorrow will be huge. We'll fill out our bracket and figure that out, you guys. All right. Robbie says, may I be a guest? Sure. I have to figure out how to do that, though. I don't think I can have a guest because my StreamYard don't work with my Wi-Fi. So I'll have to figure out how I can do it as a guest. I can always be a guest on your show. But the only way I'd be willing to be a guest on your show is if nobody else joined the panel. I don't want to be up there with all the goons that get on your channel. You know what I mean? All the people that get up on your panel. So I wouldn't mind going on your show because somehow your Wi-Fi is better than mine. But we could do it. We could have you as a virtual guest via phone. And you guys can talk to people. So absolutely, we can get that to happen. But man, I'm excited, man. This is huge, yo. This is my time of year. That's why this morning when I posted that video, I said it's the most wonderful time of the year. Like, it really is for me. This is my Christmas, yo. Like this, the next few months is going to be my favorite time of the year, man. Especially with the Jazz as good as they are, and hopefully getting healthy, getting Donovan Mitchell back. The fact that the Jazz still took the 1 seed after letting it go for a minute, and then Donovan gets injured, and we're still probably, not guaranteed, but probably going to get the 1 seed. Even if we get the 2 seed, we'll have a tie record. The worst the Jazz can do is tie for the best record in the league. And to think that the Jazz have the best record in the league, I never would have expected that. And I'm high on the Jazz. Like, I think the Jazz are better than they probably are. And I never expected us to have the best record in the league. That's awesome. Especially to close the season the way we did without Donovan. That'd be interesting. Let's see, I saw Robbie. I may have better Wi-Fi, but my laptop still runs the weak Intel Celeron 2 dual-core processor, bro. Bro, I have a Dell computer that is probably older than me. I'm not joking. My computer is so old. I just gotta get a better computer probably, to be honest. But it's the Wi-Fi because I run these shows over my cell phone. I don't have a camera for this. So that's gonna be it for this show, you guys. Awesome preview. I appreciate you. Again, we will be live for part 2 tomorrow, post-game NBA playoff preview. I'm super excited. I'm excited to compare our predictions to what's actually going on. This is going to be great, you guys. But I appreciate y'all for checking in. Any last second comments, questions, concerns? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. By the way, thank you for the 16 thumbs up, guys. That's awesome. What did Colby say? Have Rob on the show and talk about reduced methane whoppers. There you go. Happy for you. What's tomorrow's topic? Sadly, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be about the NBA playoffs. But by tomorrow, we'll know the actual seedings, and we're going to do a little prediction. So it'll be fun. Thank you, Miles. I appreciate it, man. We got another good show coming up. Appreciate you guys. That's going to be it for this video. I'm going to do that 10-second countdown, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Damn, sports. I'm sorry, girl. What was the tough one? 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out. Play. Whew.